think the reason enemies have so much health is to try and encourage the whole shadow magic thing. But then you lose a shit ton of health.
Yeah. I would think that if it wasn't for all the challenges that involve not taking a certain amount of health. Because you have to... You can't use the shadow magic for those missions, or else you get fucked. So, instead you have
Oh,
to...
that's right. I have to
Yeah.
get a grenade and throw it at this tree.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
Uh,
Oh, is that why this is taking so long?
Yep.
yeah. Goblinade. Now at your local Walgreens.
Pro gameplay.
Knife 'em.
Awesome.
Or don't, whatever.
Whatever.
Mm.
Oh yeah, holy water's in this game. It just causes an explosion.
Oh yeah.
It's more for vampires and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tree blew the fuck up. Let's just fly across here.
Why don't you just kill yourself instead of playing this shitty game?
Hmm.
Wow, that left side looks really ugly. The right side looks fine, but something about the left side, like,
Yeah, it's just too shiny.
yeah. You're across the bog. What now? There's a creepy thing coming at you from the bushes.
It's just a fucking goblin with a bunch of health.
Yeah. Super Goblin the Hedgehog. That's the new Castlevania video thing. Everything the Hedgehog. Gabriel Belmont the Hedgehog.
Don't you mean
Gabriella Balmondo. Balmondo.
Balls.
Bon
Simon Belmont.
Simon Belmont.
What did fucking the Japanese Castlevania 3 say? Trevor's name was
Ralph.
Ralph.
Ralph. Where the fuck did they get Ralph?
That was his original name, but we decided it was stupid here because it is. Why can't you grab onto the... Like, I get it, you grab onto the ledge, but the ledges look awkward. Those vines are perfect. You should be able to grab onto the vines and pull yourself up to the lower cracked area. Right inside, bam. You don't even have to do this stupid scene where you're standing on top of the church.
Right inside the
Gosh.
lower crack area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Butts.
I get it, because crack like butt cracks. This
your whip
is
in
funny.
there.
You're the one who said it.
You're the one who's... Shut up. Hey, there's some cracks on the floor here. I bet those will be important later. Nah.
Why are
Just
things
stick
made-
in.
Why are things made just for your whip?
Yeah, there's like...
Oh no.
The explanation behind it is that the guy who made the whip just, like... It was considered too brutal, so he took all of the extra features and put them in... Or hid them away, I guess? In
This weapon is too fucking metal. Let's just hide all the shit around so we know the dude that gets this shit is metal enough.
Yeah. Let's just hide it. Hey, zoom in! Hey, see that blinking blue thing? No? Here you go, now you do!
Oh look, it's this asshole. He's just gonna throw rocks at us.
I love the whole concept behind this. Hey, we're gonna make a Castlevania game. What are the enemies you're gonna fight for the first third of the game? Classic Castlevania enemies, right? No. Fucking wargs and trolls. I like their designs and shit, but they have nothing to do with Castlevania. I mean, they're
Yeah.
in the Castlevania games, but they're not iconic at all. You could throw a bit more.
They're not really Western horror movie at all. I mean,
Yeah.
they eventually start getting into the classic style fucking enemies, but
Ah, fuck! You never fight the monster in this, do you? The creature,
yeah, he's replaced by a fucking electro scorpion.
Electro Scorpion.
Yeah, it's Frankenstein's thing that he made was an electro scorpion in this. I hated that.
Wow. So it's still Frankenstein.
Medusa is in Lords of Shadow too, as like a snake monster.
I was about to say, what are the Medusas in this one?
Yeah, there's no Medusa heads, are there?
Well, it's already confirmed for 2.
Well, Medusa, not her heads.
Well, her heads were multiple in the screenshot I saw.
Oh. Oh. God, stop sucking at video games.
I'm trying my hardest.
The jump animation reminds me of, well, a lot of double jump animations.
As soon as you beat this guy, it's the furthest I've ever been in this game.
Wow, you already spent too much time on this game, Justin.
Wow.
When King was over at my place and we were playing it.
Just for the hell of it.
Playing a good game.
Because he had this big ass HD television. It's like, damn.
What's a pretty game to put on it? You should have asked yourself what's a good game.
Whatever.
How many different ways can I say I think this game is bad in a 5-minute period? Let's see.
It's okay.
I always
Now
hate.
what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I always hated this section because I didn't know where I was supposed to go. You get to a certain spot and it's just like cutscene, but you don't. It isn't obvious where that spot is you're supposed to go, and I totally forget now.
I want to say it's over there to the right.
I want
Yeah.
to say it's in that. Oh wait, no, that church is where you just came out of. Well, what the fuck even? Break that big statue to the right, if you can.
Oh, yeah. No. It seems so, like, out of place, too.
Yeah, it's too light. Oh, there's a place, the tree, where there's a blue light, grapply light thing.
What?
But you have to get into a certain-
Wow.
Huh?
I'm so glad the new game has fucking a controllable camera.
Yeah, no kidding. Fixed camera angles. Why didn't they... I get...
I actually like this part because it reminds me of the older Castlevanias. Just because it's jumping from a side view.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this section is more around this. They needed more sections like this that are... This is platforming that's actually kind of fun,
Yeah.
partially. It still has that thing where it's like, yeah, you can only do this jump here.
But it's kinda... It's just a neat thing.
Yeah. The dramatic camera angles get in the way of the gameplay too much in this game.
Yeah.
Here it works fine because the dramatic camera angles are just like a side view for the most part, which is optimal for this. But it also changes too much sometimes, and it's just a headache. I mean, for some people, a literal headache. You gotta
Yep.
jump.
And that's
jump.
and that's why the new one has controllable camera.
Yeah. I'm amazed fixed camera angles didn't die back in the day of like what are some of the fixed camera angle games? Like the old Resident Evil ones.
I like
Yeah.
it. It's my
It seems
favorite.
like the Resident Evil ones were done because of hardware limitations, though.
Yeah, well
Whereas stuff like Silent Hill, it was done deliberately.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's done to force your viewpoint to see. There's an organic way to do that. Half-Life 2 is one of the best instances because it always makes you see the things you're supposed to see, but it never pulls your camera to a specific spot. You're
Yeah.
always looking through your own eyes. So when you enter an area, it's where shit is going down. There's this. Fuck, I don't really know how to put it.
There's
It's-
an actual word for that, for like photography and shit, or just
Yeah.
drawings in general.
Yeah. It has an excellent sense of it has an excellent sense of putting you in the perspective of Gordon Freeman because it never takes you out of it and it gives you some really grand scenes, but it always puts you in the middle and you're looking through his eyes. It does stuff like there's one instance where you're coming out of I think it's in one of the episodes, episode 1 or something, where you're coming out of the what is it? Like the subway or whatever, the tunnels, and you see shit going on all over.
Yeah.
It's just a really good scene, and that's something that was accomplished without using camera angles or cutscenes. And I think the video games need more of that.
Yeah.
they're trying to make things too much into movies rather than.
Yeah, they're trying to make it cinematic.
But yeah,
All the
and you
glamour
don't-
and shit.
Yeah, you
And
don't.
then nobody calls them out on how badly done most of it is, because video game reviews are just, this game did all of the expected things. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, Heavy Rain. Well, Heavy Rain didn't even do the expected things. It just did. It did something new. It just happened to do something completely fucking shitty.
Except it was artistic, so
yeah, it's
everybody wanted to wank
artistic.
all over it.
Oh man, wink, 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 wink. This is so artistic. I'll get mad cred if I say this is great.
Yep.
I mean, you didn't like Heavy Rain?
No. Heavy Rain shit.
By shit, you mean the best game ever made?
It's
Shut
pretentious. It's pretentious as hell.
I know you're fucking with us, Shig.
Maybe you're just not smart enough to get it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not smart enough to notice all or to miss all those fucking plot holes. Or
Like
fact
the
that
part where you
characters are
press
all-
X to call Jason? That's great.
Yeah, or the part where the controls are
Sean!
Man,
Or Sean?
there's one game out there, man. They don't. I just don't. I don't. I don't see
Did
why
you
it's
ever
so
see-
good.
same wink.
It's called Journey, and the reason why is because
You know,
main character I
can't-
can't understand. It doesn't speak English.
it doesn't speak at all.
Exactly.
Can't really fault
Can't
Journey
understand that language.
because that was fucking fantastic.
It was a really good game. I'm just fucking with that.
Yeah. That's one of the very few instances of someone doing one of those artistic games that doesn't come off as just dumb. You know, you can just
Mostly because they can't fucking talk.
you can just make a you can just make a guess now, right?
Yeah.
And if you fail, I don't think there's any penalty. You just try again.
Yeah.
'Cause there's one of each symbol, so you just take the symbol. And I've been playing.
I hope
Persona-
they don't do any of these stupid bullshit puzzles in the sequel, because there wasn't really any in the 3DS one.
And this is barely a puzzle. It's just
It's
oh,
not
hey,
a puzzle, it's just a waste of time.
it's like those puzzles, air quotes, where you have to find a key in Resident Evil.
It's an excuse for boobs.
Yeah, no.
Hello.
She literally just sits there having boobs.
Yep.
That's it. That's the whole reason she's there.
This is very classy.
So
How-
how are
Wow.
you supposed to know what to do there?
The stuff on
Make
the-
a guess. You can't really see it because of
Find
the
the little-
resolution.
You find the little emblem things on the right, and they appear on the right. Bam. Bam. That's it. That's fucking easy as shit.
Oh.
Wow, let's make sure the camera dwells on her as long as possible. Don't you want to fuck this fairy?
No.
Yeah.
Nobody does. Just
Except for Justin.
Justin's like, aww.
You could.
You know,
say
I
so.
would appreciate it
Very
if it
smart.
didn't do that whole, like, panning shot, because you'll see it all anyway when you walk through.
Yeah.
It's just a
pretty
waste of
dumb.
time.
No, that game is full of that. It's like, hey, look at these gorgeous environments. It pulls you away from your control of your character, and as you said, look at this. You're seeing this whole beautiful environment.
Well,
on
to be
your own.
fair, this is a cutscene.
Well, this is a cutscene.
Yeah, but that one time is pretty bad.
The
Your
concept,
mom in the cutscene.
the concept art for this game is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, well,
I
of course
use-
they are.
I use it as
I
back.
mean, the game is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the greatest redeeming factor of this, but it still doesn't stop it from being shit. The story is kind of weak, to be honest. The story's all right.
It's told very well.
Yeah, the story's all right.
It's
It's
told by
told-
fucking Patrick Stewart.